let me give you some context. Let me give you some context. The last time Ten Hag won Manager of the Month, our next away fixture, we were given 7. What's our next away fixture? This is the WildCard show. My name is Vernant.
And I'm Nyaassh.
And of course, Brian Waudo in the building.
Yes, sir. And what a game week it has been. Game week 16, no?
Yes.
2 game weeks from halfway there. No, is it? No. 3.
Mathematics imeshinda tembo na alikuwa juu.
Okay.
Kwenda huko na mulilose.
Nakwambia ndio imeenda kuchukua nini rudi for Christmas.
Okay.
For Christmas. All right. Now unajua tuko December, man. Inaitwa K December. For those who love amapiano. And of course, every day is a goddamn holiday.
True that.
No? Every day is a goddamn holiday.
I said it in the last episode. Niko holiday mode.
Yeah.
Already.
Holiday mode. And guys, SportPesa are helping you activate that holiday mode for you each and every day. Kila time they are giving away a chance, or they're giving you a chance to walk away with 5,000 bob on a daily till 23rd when Arsenal beats Liverpool. So if you want to do that and go and walk away with the 5,000, all you have to do is place a bet. Enye tu iko available your day peke yake. Place a bet. If you win, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000. Wenda ukule kuku ama mbuzi ama whatever you want.
Bwana hiyo kuku ya kienyeji by the way. Kuku ya kienyeji kwa kuku watukulangi sauti pekee. So I'm already.
Kwanza kama ni mluya gae utafurahia
leo naeka BVB versus PSG. Newcastle versus Milan.
And I'll be tumeleta Spurs nyumbani. Unajua Spurs logo yao ni kuku. So tumeleta Spurs nyumbani sasa. Go and walk away with that kuku kienyeji courtesy of SportPesa. All right? Gentlemen, let's talk about the past game week.
Yes, sir.
That has been there for the Premier League. A bit dramatic. I gotta be honest, it was a very weird game week 16, especially on Saturday.
Yes. I'm telling you, today, I woke up and I was like, which kit do I wear to the show? Because I've been wearing winning teams kits.
Yes.
Nangalevi Gor, draw. Nangalevi Arsenal, win. Lose. Nangalevi BVB, lose. Nangalevi Barcelona.
Crazy. But it reminds me, Gor Mahia hii weekend bana. Niliona mahali karibu apigwe 2-0.
Walikuwa 2-0 down. What happened, bro?
Wanze, your game, I niliwatch ilikuwa poa. And as a fan, it reaches a certain point where you're like, manze, God, just give us anything. A penalty, an own goal, just give us anything. Because it was a few minutes to game ishe, and they're leading. Actually, they've just scored. They are now leading 1-2. And Nangalevi table, and I'm like, wow, kina Seals wako hapa nyuma yetu. Posta Rangers, they're playing now the following day, which is on Sunday against Ulinzi, which I'm going to talk about.
Against Tusker.
And I'm like, manze, God, just give us something. Anything takwa kwanza church.
You know, mulipewa kitu.
Utapanga vitu, utacheza piano.
And
sasa
we gifted a penalty.
You drew, right?
Yeah.
Ulienda church?
No.
No, you're ready in the morning.
When I'm kwenda church, I'm shindi ligi.
We church steam ilipotea.
Okay.
Steam ilipotea.
I see what you did there.
So Gor manze tunacheza next na Muhoroni.
Yes.
Muhoroni, and
that's a win.
You think?
Has to be.
A win.
Okay.
Has to be.
Because Muhoroni wamekuwa unpredictable. Like it's one of those teams where you think you'd win and then a draw inapatikana. So they are very good. And Muranga Seals. They drew 1-1 na Ulinzi Stars.
Did
you watch the game?
Big shout out to who? Ulinzi Stars.
Did you watch the game?
Took already there. I was drowning in my Man United sorrows at that time. But it was a good point for Ulinzi Stars, considering Muranga Seals on the tail of Gor.
It's worth noting, by the way, Muranga Seals had to make a comeback.
Yes.
In the second half, because they were trailing 1-0 by halftime. And they were at home. Muranga Seals, I think I said, if the team was as ferocious as their Twitter admin,
top of the table settings.
Most likely. But it
so
is
the Kings of Banter wanacheza na Bandari FC this weekend.
Oh, that's a good one.
To see what the admin will do.
Yes, and our fans here stand a chance of winning kits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just like this one, man. Just like this one. Hey, unaona luku imepigwa.
Luku imeweza. So how do they do that?
So they do that by giving us the correct prediction for that fixture. Muranga Seals versus Bandari FC. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Alafu pale Tusker, you guys played against Posta Rangers.
Yeah. Unajua tulikuwa hata kutuma pombe na barua. Nasikia posters zilifungwa kama operate on Sunday. Imebidi tukunywe pombe yote sisi.
Window ya Tusker ni hiyo ndovu ya Arsenal.
Window ya Tusker ni smaller than ile iko England. Ile iko England ni mightier. But yeah, we doing a lot of draws this season as Tusker. We are not winning. Ulikuwa naambia tuliibiwa.
Kitu kama hiyo but mko na player fulani alilibamba Collins Otieno. That guy was, for me, he stood out in that fixture. And Posta Rangers were held to a draw in that game.
No, they are not table toppers anymore.
No, ni Gor is still leading with 1 point. And also we have a new number 2, Kakamega Homeboys.
Oh really?
Yes, they are now number 2.
Wow.
And then Posta Rangers are now number 3. Let me even show you hapa kwa table so that you guys can see.
Good stuff. But I thought like Tusker when you're playing at home. Nowadays mazi hata hakuna advantage. Tumekuwa kama Manchester United hakuna advantage.
Bro,
we're home, to away.
KPL,
not just some context, some
Tuseme mmekuwa kama Barcelona.
No. Barcelona I think top 3 kwa.
Wako number 4.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah.
They lost to
Girona, the new Leicester.
The Girona are now number 1.
Yes. They are.
So Real Madrid. I don't know
We're not worried. Let me tell you, in matters Spain, in matters La Liga, any team that has only 1 defeat is in the title race, and that's Madrid and Girona only. Barcelona out. Ain't got time for Mandem.
I gotta say, I was surprised they won at Camp Nou.
First ever win against Barcelona at the
first ever.
Yes, first ever win against Barcelona.
That's a first.
Yes.
But speaking of first,
what are the odds of them winning the league?
The league, I think 5,000 to 1, like Leicester. Swear down. I'm being honest. Yeah, 5,000 to 1.
They're doing good, but
you said Girona have lost only 1 game.
Yeah. So have Real Madrid this season.
Wow. So you have to tell me, when we look at the leagues across Europe, it's only Bayern Leverkusen that are
unbeaten.
Wow.
Unbeaten so far in the season.
Yeah. They drew over the weekend. They were supposed to lose, but they managed to salvage a point. Yes.
Xhaka, former Arsenal player, is doing the thing over there.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of fasts, there's a fast that happened at Old Trafford on Saturday.
Oh my days.
And that was involving Bournemouth and Manchester United. Going to this game, of course, for me nilikuwa najua Man United are going to beat these guys. It's the cherries. Unajua cherries pale unaenda kufanya the picking. You pick the way you want. Kumbe it's the devils who are being picked by the cherries.
Wow.
Do we have to?
Munapikiwa aje na cherries, bro?
Do we have to?
You know hiyo game ukiangalia, it's like back in high school KCSE. Inaitwaje? Bournemouth is that team where imekuja na mathematical table, imekam na set Oxford, imekam na calculator, imekuja na everything
already.
Then Manchester United ni ile freestyle hivyo as it is
Byron imevunjika.
As it is to articles amezoea kupita exam
na mnaenda maths contest
bana.
With United, bro, there's so much to unpack. What I'll say is Ten Hag is part of the problem. I'm not saying he's blameless in this whole situation. Ten Hag is part of the problem.
And he's not the sole problem.
Yeah, but when you look at it over 10 years, it's been 10 years of failure ever since Fergie left. I mean, it's not a coincidence Eddie Howe got Newcastle out of relegation battle to a top 4 under new ownership. It's not a coincidence Arteta has started blossoming under Edo's leadership. It's not a coincidence that Unai Emery is doing well at Villa under the new ownership, because when he was at Arsenal, he wasn't getting the backing that Arteta is getting right now. It's not a surprise that Potter was successful at Brighton, but then when he went to Chelsea, the recruitment side let him down. So for me, over the 10 years, of course, the Glazers have failed the team, but we want the success right now. Bro, United fans weeks ago were saying they were fed raw chicken in one of the home games. That's how bad it is. Yeah, exactly. Hey, yeah, it's not bad. And with the Bournemouth game, I was looking at it and I'm saying, this defense, Maguire just won Player of the Month. Ten Hag just won Coach of the Month. Garnacho just got Goal of the Month. And I'm thinking, this defense, I know it'll be shaky. We won't keep a clean sheet. So Lanke atatupiga bite, but I was sure we're going to win.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, because if Bournemouth turn Old Trafford into a training ground, you do not want to know what will happen at Anfield this weekend. You do not want to.
Kifo cha tangazo.
Is that bad?
Imetangazwa.
Kuku
Yes.
kienyeji ndio inaitwa raw chicken.
Yeah.
These guys are not serious.
Yo, man, because you know what? Before the game, like I was saying, I thought this was gonna be a straight up win for United.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, because I know the upper
3-0
Guinness.
first half.
Hey, kutuka
Shughuli
hiyo
nini
kendanga.
nini.
Yo,
Yeah. And
kumbe
also-
alikuwa akwe baptized.
And also when you look at those me nilikuwa naita treble winners last month because of now the goal the player
manager, yeah.
I knew this was a good boost into the new month, you know,
Yeah.
new fixtures going on.
Yeah.
You guys need points. You were rumored to be, was it 3 points behind Man City?
Yeah,
Yeah, some
I thought
points.
that was motivation and stuff. And
That
then
ended before it began.
Let me give you some context. Let me give you some context. The last time Ten Hag won Manager of the Month, our next away fixture, we were given 7. What's our next away fixture?
My God.
Exactly. That says enough. That says
All
enough.
right. Let's look at the next fixtures for Manchester United, just so that you
In
know.
the Premier League,
Yeah.
we go to Anfield,
Yes.
then we go to West Ham, then we host Villa.
Aston
You tell me,
Villa.
out of them 3 games, how many points do we get?
So
Tanzania Liverpool.
Liverpool next weekend.
Already, you only 0 points because we've not won at Anfield since 2016.
Yes.
Boom.
Then you go to West Ham.
Then we go to West Ham.
Okay, West Ham have been kind of shitty lately.
West Ham, we might scrap it. We
Yeah,
might
we
get
might
lucky and
just-
get some points
just-
because
yeah.
Bruno will be back from suspension. He's missing the Liverpool game.
Yeah, alisema yeye atakuwa part of the problem at Anfield. Because uko kuna shida ina lot.
Jamani. And then now we host Villa. Bournemouth imetupiga kwetu. Villa yenye imepiga City na Arsenal. Utaelewa.
You know, I want you to win against Villa, but then again, it's you guys.
Listen,
I can't trust you on
I'll be
anything.
very honest.
Kama
This is-
kuku kienyeji ni shida sasa
Yeah.
Aston Villa.
This is one of those times, especially this coming weekend as we go to Anfield. This is one of the times, this is the only time as a United fan, I'm not confident of getting a result. I'm not.
Yaani wewe it is not tunasema utaiona for New Year.
I'm not.
Utaiona 2024.
Like, bro, going to Anfield, Liverpool are playing, they're not playing the best football in the
Yeah,
league,
yeah.
but they're getting 3 points.
Yes.
They did scrape it against Fulham. They did scrape it again against Palace.
Yeah.
Bro, them scraping against us is like them playing, Barcelona football in 2009.
You guys are in trouble. Wait, do you start talking about Sakris alongside Ten Hag? Like Sakris na Ten Hag wako in the same sentence now?
I think he'll get himself sacked.
'Cause I know there's one guy
Because
who's also in that
Because I've seen guys saying Ati Casemiro is back in individual training,
Yeah.
and so Lisandro Martinez so will be back to playing good football. No,
Yeah.
we had Casemiro and Lisandro the first 4 game weeks. We didn't play good football.
Do you think, because these guys have some crazy fixtures coming on, they have Bayern, they have Liverpool, they have West Ham, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
If they get 4 L's, which most probably they will, is that like the end of the road for Ten Hag?
No.
Not yet. Akakai apigwe zaidi.
Think about it this way. You guys have gotten Eric Ten Hag, and you've gotten half of Ajax kwa team yenu. It's
Yeah.
Ajax 2.0.
Yes.
Who wants to now get that mess handed
Yeah,
to
Well,
you?
that's the issue with sacking Ten Hag because
Eh?
the
Who
next coach might say, "Hey man, I don't want Onana, I don't
Yeah.
want Anthony, I don't want Amrabat, I don't want Martinez."
And all those
Because
big money.
we've seen this movie time and again
Yeah.
ever since
Fergie left.
Fergie left.
Yeah, it's been a cycle.
You hire a new manager,
Qualify
that-
for Champions League,
Yeah.
perform terribly, get
Yeah.
sacked.
and then the next manager is handed players that he feels like they aren't it,
Yeah.
and then gets another Ajax,
Another manager.
and then
Look,
Listen, man, if we are keeping Ten Hag as manager, I think the only solution in that is for someone like Jim Ratcliffe taking over.
yeah.
Sort out the recruitment side, get a director of football, get the scouting system sorted out so
Yeah.
that we can actually start to see a progress.
Yeah.
I agree with him. Actually,
Absolutely.
it's just change of structure in the club.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, man, objectively, maybe they should not fire the manager. But subjectively, I couldn't give a rat's ass if they fire Ten Hag like tomorrow, on Saturday before your fixture
Oh my God.
against Liverpool.
And
So
Sancho is needed,
I
but
tell you what, a manager that deserves sacking is Pochettino.
why?
He deserves sacking.
Why?
After losing to Everton and after losing to United, he comes out and says, "We played well, we deserved more. We will come back again."
against Everton, they played well. You know, I was watching bits of that game. They kind of moved
I
the ball
watched
quite
that
well.
game.
They want to move the ball quite well, but it doesn't matter if you don't goddamn score.
True.
And they did not
Results
score.
business.
Yeah, results business. And I feel like Mudryk was making good runs. They were not getting him to the ball. I don't know why. Conor Gallagher delaying with the ball and he's in the final third rather than just passing to Akina Mudryk. Cole Palmer looks like the only danger man at Chelsea, to be honest.
True.
the only guy who can create a threat.
you can add Sterling hapo pia.
And na Sterling alikuwa
Sterling was
bench.
benched though.
Was benched
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Against Everton, I
But
don't get why.
ukiangalia when you look at Sterling on the bench, he look like ametoka salon sayo jamalizwa.
Asikia alipigwa tena hadi wakasema ile salon
like you look as if abetolewa tu salon tu saebu endo ucheze alafu unaitwa tuko nyuma na one goal ebo endo ucheze alafu kumaliza urudi. You know, but Chelsea's issue is not managerial, honestly, if you think about it.
What is it?
They need like 4 to 5 experienced players who can allow smooth transition into now these new signings.
Thiago's there.
Players.
Thiago's there.
Yeah, that's
Reece
one.
James is experienced with Chelsea
Reece
as a
James
club.
cannot
As a club.
play a whole month.
Bro, even
He
Sterling
cannot play a whole month. Sterling is 2.
Hakuna
But
mambo ya cannot play.
They
Marcelo was not playing when Real Madrid won the Champions League in 2022. Yet they looked up to him as a leader in that team.
see,
Thiago Silva and Reece James do not need to be playing for them to be looked up to as leaders in that
that's
team.
Real Madrid people kuna Cruz, kuna
Benzema
Modric.
and the likes. I agree.
So
Yeah.
those are experienced.
Sterling is an experienced Premier League winner.
But
Yes.
that's I'm saying they need 4 to 5. I'm not saying they have none.
Wait.
They need like 4 to 5 experienced players to allow a smooth transition now, so that now by the time Azpilicueta is leaving, by the time Rudiger is leaving, by the time those players are leaving, wameacha a system going on. Not bringing a bunch of players into Chelsea and it's like, voila, we've spent X amount of money on you guys and now we won the Champions League. It does not happen that way.
Hey, lakini sasa wakileta more players hata dressing room
They've
talks
already
zitakuwa
spent
zinahappen
1 billion yenyewe.
Already washajaza-
nje ya Stamford
You do
Bridge.
not-
itabidi Cobham ndio watakuwa wanafanya dressing room talks because washajaza huko.
Because let's agree, as much as their players are expensive and all, Chelsea as a team is weak.
They're still young and inexperienced.
It's still weak.
They haven't gelled together
there's
yet.
no
That's what I'm
backbone in that
saying. They need 4 to
That
5
experience.
experienced players who can be like, hey, Nyaassh,
Yeah.
we've seen this movie before. We've been here before. This is how you maneuver. Don't worry about what social media or what other. Let's focus on the next game.
Yeah.
And let's build on that.
Okay, speaking
Yeah.
of experience, man, I'm experienced in the world of winning because over the weekend, nilikula pesa kidogo thanks to SportPesa because guess what? Nilieka Villa ipige Arsenal. Bro, hadi midweek last week nilieka Villa ipige City, so I got some little
Na
change.
Bournemouth tuliweka.
Yes.
Bournemouth.
Nilieka over 2 hiyo game yetu. Nilieka over 2, nilikuwa na shuku hiyo team. But anyway, just like me, you stand a chance of winning over 337 million Kenyan shillings. Yes, that is where the mega jackpot stands at right now, and all you need is 99 bob. Pay bill, of course, need 955 100, and you stand a chance of becoming the next millionaire in town. Of course, over the weekend there was already a winner who got 16 correct out of 17 predictions and walked away with over 10 million Kenyan shillings. Imagine if that is you. Hiyo kuku ya Krisi unakulia tu hapa.
Hapo straight.
Hata ufai kulia hapa,
Hiyo ni busy ya
unakulia
kienyeji.
Belgium, Mama France. Hey.
Haraka. Ama Old Trafford. Oh, wait, you can't do that.
So
You can't do that.
keep betting responsibly with SportPesa. Remember, the pay bill is 955 100. All you need is 99 bob, and you could join the next factory of millionaires.
Look, if you win that 10 million, don't even dare go to Old Trafford. Utapewa kwenja hivyo.
Huko kunanyesha.
Kunanyesha, kuku zao hazijaiva, kaa tu hapo ukulie. Ama uende Ekero.
Or you can bet against Manchester United when they play Liverpool this weekend. You know,
And quarter 7.
7 ama 14.59. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know, one question that now we are being asked, by the way, I do read
By the
comments.
fandom, yeah.
I do read the comments and stuff. Guys are asking us if Liverpool could be winners of the league this season.
I think that's obvious to me because I said
could be.
Klopp has one more good season in him, and this could be that season. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool equaled the Man United league tally in 2023. Yeah, could have
Out of 20 league
surprised.
tests. Yeah. I mean, I think they're in contention, straight up in the mix. They are looking okay. They have the least goals conceded in the league, just like Arsenal.
Yes.
So they are attacking more. I think they are the second highest scoring team in the league, if I'm not
No,
wrong.
right now they are the most.
Oh, they're the
After
most?
the Palace, yeah, they're the most
Oh, yeah,
highest
yeah.
scoring team in
So
the league.
they're scoring goals, they're conceding less. That's how title contenders behave.
And not to make it about United, but this is the one time you expect United to be in and around because it could be an open league. City
Absolutely.
are struggling.
Absolutely.
Arsenal are there about. Villa right now are above Arsenal in the league standings.
Yeah.
You look at that, Liverpool are there. These are our traditional rivals going for a trophy, and we are nowhere near.
You are nowhere in the mix.
Shambolic, man.
Lovely stuff.
Can I go
love
through your fixtures?
for
Liverpool.
the next couple of fixtures.
No, just 3 fixtures.
All right.
So it's Man United, Arsenal, Newcastle at home. How many points do you think Liverpool go away with?
I think they get 6.
6.
Yeah. 6. They beat Man United and Newcastle.
Yes, and then with us,
You know what?
They lose to Arsenal.
I'd go 7.
7.
I think that Anfield game against Arsenal is a draw. Another draw again. Yeah,
Me
I'll
too.
go 7. I'll go
Me
7
too.
points.
You think you're doing over there?
I'll go 7
Yeah,
points.
we're doing over there.
I totally
we don't
do.
have a history of winning over there. And then also, when I look at that fixture, that 2-2 fixture that ended last
season,
week,
yes.
last season.
Last season.
Blanda yetu at that time was Zinchenko. You remember?
Yeah, Zini.
And we're still talking about the same problem with Zinchenko
Defensively.
Yeah, so Apple, I think and then that's Salah's position. You know,
Oh,
so
that's the
Apple
problem.
kidogo itakuwa tricky.
Yeah.
Home to Newcastle though.
Nah, I think
Newcastle.
At Anfield watapiga
A
Newcastle.
lackluster Tottenham side was able to put 4 past Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Everton put 3 past Newcastle.
Yeah.
They'll beat Newcastle.
They'll definitely
beat Newcastle.
do something.
Okay.
Especially Newcastle, their goalkeeping problems. Dubravka was suspect as fuck when they were getting beat by Spurs. So, yeah, I mean, I think Liverpool are in the mix. Despite them losing to Arsenal in the coming days.
Who told you?
I think they are very much in the mix. Hao ndio tunapelekana nao toe to toe, them and of course Manchester
But
City.
ndovu yetu ishaanguka.
Imeanguka wapi?
Jesus Christ.
Buda tumekwambia
Come
tunateka
on.
breather.
Nyash.
Kule juu tunachukua
Yes.
nini duvet and everything
Nyash,
else. Yeah.
lie to me, do not laugh at Manchester United after they lost to Bournemouth.
Oh, I did laugh all right.
Yeah?
I
See,
did.
I also laughed at Arsenal when you lost to Villa.
And then baadaye ni sisi
Ulitoa wapi nguvu ya
katufanyikia.
kucheka?
Because mko down. Mko down.
Look who's saying ati tuko chini.
Mko down.
Wewe uko wapi?
Trophies go happy.
Wewe uko-
Trophies go happy.
Okay.
You remember we had this conversation on
Mko juu,
Saturday,
mko wapi?
and I asked Zuhum. Zuhum said if Arteta does not win a trophy this season, he has to go. Where do you stand on that? Because you itakuwa 4 years in a row bila kikombe.
No, I don't think he has to go. I don't think he has to go.
Yeah, and then also hatujafika hiyo point ya kuchuja manager
Bro,
like you guys.
mefika. In January, if you don't get a number 9, you guys are not winning the league.
Yo, relax. So you suck managers every now and then because there's no progress being made, right?
You understand about
What progress has he made?
Relax.
Because if he doesn't win the league, there's no progress.
Arsenal now
Bila trophy his season, Arteta has not made any progress.
Relax. Umekuwa na hii passion for Man United imekuwa mbali sana. Imekuwa mbali sana. Arteta has made progress at Arsenal.
Nyash, what I'm saying is, at the end of the season, if he has no trophy, there's no progress.
Look, so we are talking about many months from now.
Yeah.
That's speculation mingi sana. I can't
worry,
speculate
don't
over
worry.
7 months
Then
from
you
now.
speculate United will not finish in the top 4.
Mko chini
And yet-
already.
Actually, we did not say that. You're the one who said that. You've
I've never
manifested
said that.
it.
I've never said that. You know, look, uzuri the receipts ziko. I've
We
never
didn't
said
even
that.
say you're going out at top 4. We didn't say
Man,
that.
we haven't even talked. We haven't even said the word
Kwani
before.
we haven't done
Wewe
previous
ushi-
episodes before.
wewe
Eh,
ushasema
danganya
mko nje.
sana.
Oh my
Well, you're confusing us with
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
for Arsenal to go that extra step, that extra mile, and actually touch that trophy that they've coveted for like 20 years now. Shit, it's been long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Umeona ligi wewe?
Naionanga tu kwa TV.
Pole sana.
Well,
But
you-
anyway, me nilicount 2013 I was much alive in Form 1 while winning the league.
Oh,
Talk to me. Talk to me now.
ulikuwa Form 1?
Talk to me now.
Oh. Mimi niliona 204.
Hukuona.
Nilikuona.
Hukuona.
I did.
Unadanganya.
I did.
20 years ago.
Sasa tulikuwa na yeye. Anyway.
But anyway,
Yeah.
what I was saying is, if Arsenal do not go out and spend and throw the money at Brentford for Ivan Toney, I repeat, because I know in the summer he'll be worth 50 M's, but right now Brentford would probably want 100. Or go to Villa. You're a big club. Go to Villa and raid Watkins. Why do they need Watkins? Go to Villa and raid Watkins, or go to Brentford and take Toney. Because right now, Arsenal's attacking line, I think Saka has 5 goals.
Yes,
maximum.
in the league, yeah.
That's it. That's it. At this stage of the season, he has 5 goals.
Yeah.
No way. You have to
Yes.
get a number 9.
I want to answer him.
Yeah, answer him.
What was your question? What Arsenal need to do to?
Arsenal need to get a number 9 in January.
No,
to give
before
them a
that,
better chance.
before that, you're talking about Arteta.
Yeah, if he
fine.
doesn't win any trophy this season, he has to be
Okay.
sacked. That's 4 years without a trophy.
So let me answer you. Nyash, what are your thoughts on Champions League? Arsenal in Champions League so far?
I think we have a chance of going quite far, to be honest. The only teams I'm kind of scared of in the Champions League.
No, I'm saying so far what we've.
So far we've been brilliant. We are
Yeah.
top of the table, top of the group. I mean, so
We're the
I'm okay
only
with that.
we're the only team with a positive goal difference. Wengine wako negative. So that's Arteta to you.
So are Bayern Munich, so are Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
yeah, yeah.
Wow,
Wait,
yes.
wait.
Arsenal
Wait.
players are
See
doing
the
their
same class you're
job.
mentioning
You know-
Arsenal with.
you know which
Arsenal unatag along Bayern.
Continue,
kama-
continue.
You know which team is not in that conversation? Manchester United.
Wow.
Number
You used Man United to prove a point about Arsenal.
That's progress.
See, you are here. That's progress. Tuliingia the same time na nyinyi. Number 2.
Cook.
Because we're still in Champions League, we have leverage going to the market this January.
Yep.
So the odds of
Getting a striker
is high compared to
teams
last
like
season. Yes.
to
We
last
are talking
season
about
also.
Arsenal here.
Yeah.
Please, leave me out of this.
Yeah,
No, you are here. We can't compare Arsenal to Muranga
Listen,
Seals.
no. Look at it this way. If you're talking about Arteta's progress, you can't say Arteta's progressed alongside Ten Hag. You talk about Arteta's progress compared to last season.
amesema Champions League.
Hiyo Champions League ni
we're in
tick.
Champions League.
Green
With
tick.
progress, we're top of the
Mko na bargaining chip in January. Tick.
That, and then also number 2, we're still in the contender for title race basically.
Very much.
Unaona?
Yeah.
So
All these are hypotheticals, by the
no
way.
hypotheticals, ni
These are
reality.
hypotheticals, yeah.
Ni reality. Ni reality. Actually, now that we've mentioned it, shout out to Arsenal women's team because we also beat Chelsea 4-1.
Sawa.
And you
Endelea
also
hii
top of
mi
the
nataka
table just
progress ya
like
Arteta.
us.
Mi nataka ya Arteta.
So tuko UCL, we progress in UCL, bado tuko FA Cup. Kwa title pia bado tuko hapo.
In the race. Very much in the race.
When we go to the market, Ivan Toney, for example, when he looks at Arsenal, this is a chance
You'll
to
say title
play.
race, you say Champions League
No.
football, yeah.
This is a chance to play in UCL.
Sindio,
Something that is not getting at Brentford.
He's never gonna get that.
You'll suck him in with the title race and the Champions League football.
To Ivan Toney kando. Pick any striker that we mwenye unawatch you
Same said Watkins or Vlahovic.
yeah.
Sawa. Fair
Any
enough.
of those strikers, that's a UCL.
Fair
You are
enough.
guaranteed.
Fair enough. But you see, if you're guaranteed to play Champions League football, you're not guaranteed to win the Champions League.
Of course
You've
not.
talked about Champions League football. Fair enough, you're not guaranteed to win it.
Yep.
You've talked about the title race. Liverpool could as well say they're in the title race and go get Tony if Nunes is not working for them.
They can't do
They
that.
can't
They just
do that.
splashed 80.
Yeah,
They just splashed 80 on Nunes. They
And
can't do
also
that.
this is
Totally
another
hypotheticals.
80 for Gakpo.
Mkirusha FA Cup, that FA Cup fixture you have is against Liverpool. Liverpool
yes.
own you guys.
No, they don't.
Yes, they don't. And also
At the Emirates, they don't.
And also look at it this way. Regardless of win, draw, or lose in this game week, is it 20 or whatever, that's game week 19 that's coming up, we'll have known how to play them.
Against Liverpool?
Against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And FA Cup, who are the winners? It's Arsenal.
We own a FA Cup.
We have experience over there.
Mshafika May, mshashinda FA Cup.
Look,
Ati
part
who
of
are the
winning-
winners?
It's the
Brand.
same
Who
stuff
are
we
the
think about.
winners?
Brian, part of winning is believing.
Look,
Come on, dog.
look,
Something
let's-
that you guys don't have.
long story short, the same way you're talking of Arteta getting sacked or should he's doing any come May. Now he can't mention May now. You're already mentioning about Arteta not winning anything in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitaja May ni shida, but you can do it.
Mi sijasema akitaja May ni
No,
shida.
no,
Sijasema
you
akitaja
have a
May
problem
ni
with
shida.
him saying
Yeah,
that.
because he's saying FA Cup we're already
Sindio.
winners. Last year for 10 game weeks you said you've won.
It's the same stuff.
What happened?
It's the same-
247 nights at the top of the table.
It's the same stuff.
Were you counting?
Yeah.
He was counting.
I was counting.
How can you not count? Anyway, Arsenal lost against Villa. Let's move on from that
Yeah.
conversation. Villa, though, for me, I'm not entirely convinced of them being in the title contention. I know they are 2 points below the top team.
Yes.
They are 1 point below Arsenal. But if you look at the big teams they have played against, all of them have been at Villa Park.
But Venant, our statistics guy, get us Villa's next fixtures.
Yeah, actually,
That is
I'm
the issue
there.
now.
I'm there. I'm
The
there.
next fixtures are in
I'm
the
there.
bottom half of the table.
Ooh, they're
Yeah.
going to eat good.
They've already dealt with most of the big six.
Yeah.
Once that, yeah.
Is Manchester United in the bottom half?
Wewe. Kwani sisi ni Chelsea?
There. Okay, sir. So
Yeah.
before you talk about Aston Villa's brilliance,
Yes.
it's Brentford away.
That's tricky.
Yes.
A point or win.
Sheffield United home
That's a win for
under
them.
Chris Wilder.
That's a win
Yeah,
for them.
that's a win.
Man United away.
They will struggle at Old Trafford.
But they will win.
we kwenda.
Yes, we have to pray for these
They will
people.
struggle.
Nenda chache ukweli
You
this
see,
time.
No.
the one thing I noticed that we can use against Villa is what you guys really struggled doing against them. City never used that high line, but you guys used that high line perfectly. It's just
Yeah.
that Saka and Martinelli kept being offside.
When
Yeah.
you are not clinical enough.
Then it's home to Burnley, of
Win.
course, win.
That's a win.
But away to Everton. Come on.
Yeah, I think
Away
those
to
fixtures
Everton.
are easy.
Yeah.
They're easy fixtures
They
for
could get
Aston
some
Villa.
good points for Villa. Yeah,
They played
and-
against. I think the only team they have won away at home, away from home, I'm talking Aston Villa,
Yes.
has to be Spurs, and I think
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Spurs as well.
Chelsea.
Spurs
and Chelsea.
Yes.
They play against Liverpool. They got beat by Liverpool. They got beat by Newcastle. That's away from home. So if Aston Villa has to be in this title contention for me,
They'll have to beat
Yes.
the big six in their away fixtures,
absolutely. And it
that's
starts off
difficult.
with Manchester United.
And that's what I agree with you most, because I don't think Villa are really in the title race. Like I said,
But
Emery
they're
to
doing
me,
good. They're doing
Emery to me is a cup manager. There's a higher chance of him winning the Conference League than finishing the top 4
Yeah.
or winning the league for me. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see how that's gonna go for Aston Villa.
But you have to acknowledge how Unai Emery has transformed Aston Villa
No lie.
into title contenders.
Some
as
Liverpool
people
legend had them as relegation candidates. God damn.
We should
At
be
the start of the
fired.
season, Steven Gerrard. Tunakumbuka Steven Gerrard akiwapeleka relegation.
Yeah, we also
Crazy.
We also love how, like, Aston Villa's defenders, they set up the line. You know, they're disciplined, and it's like everybody knows his role at the club, from the keeper to the striker. You know, the attackers were numerously caught offside by the trap. You know, and past now what we saw this weekend, we also have to acknowledge how Aston Villa has purposefully recruited players. It's like each and every player was, it's like they
the
were
box.
meant to be in Aston Villa.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
anaitwa Diego Carlos ama Diego Carlos?
Diego Carlos.
Diego Carlos.
Yeah.
Torres.
Backed his
Pau Torres,
Bailey.
Kamara.
Tillemans.
And you look
Yeah.
at Buendia, who's injured, and also Nicolo Barella.
Oh,
They're also yet to feature. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
recruitment, he could.
Unlike Arsenal, they're more clinical whenever they have possession with the ball.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, yeah. Unai is also meticulous when you can even see it with the training, how they even score goals. You can tell, oh, hiki tu ame practice. This is not
even set pieces as well.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And again, we have to talk about their defensive system. Iko fiti, keeping a clean sheet against City and
Arsenal. That's a big ask, and they have done it. I think for me, I'm just impressed by Aston Villa, how they have shown they can win in two ways. When they are playing brilliantly,
Or they
did
back the
against,
bus,
or they can back the bus and fucking win. Like they did against Arsenal, because Arsenal, you were all over them, but again, not clinical enough. We had the two chances that were most clear cut for Arsenal, fell to Odegaard in the position that he loves, but he could not convert.
Question. Havertz handball?
actually let me,
Because for me, handball inaanzianga hem of the shirt. And when you look at that, Matikash ilimguza kwa hem. Kuguza hand. So it can't be a handball for Matikash.
I
It was a
think-
handball for Havertz though.
Yeah, it was.
my beef with this is my point. We need to redefine the handball rule. Honestly, is it just the ball literally touching your hand? Is it you deliberately touching your hand? We need a more specific definition of that, because right now we're playing subjective officiating.
Yeah.
Where this thing today is a handball, tomorrow it's not.
Yeah.
And it's affecting games.
For sure, it is.
Honestly.
It is. And there was that elbow Diego Carlos alipigas. You can indicate here.
It's
Yeah.
a contact sport. It's a contact sport.
It's a
contact
Kwa
sport.
kichwa, bro.
It's a contact
Doesn't work
sport.
like that, man. So yeah, Aston Villa were eating good. They have been eating good the last 2 game weeks. So well done for them. You can also eat good. Courtesy of Sport Pesa. Kuna kuku kienyeji kwa up for grabs. 5,000 bob peke yake. If you put a bet, peke yake, you just have to put a bet. Like this coming week, kuna midweek fixtures coming in. Okay, Champions League fixtures. We have you guys playing against Bayern Munich.
Of course, there's BVB versus PSG.
Yeah.
Ooh, tasty Newcastle hosting Milan.
Yeah, you just put a bet and you might be one of the guys who walk away with 5,000 bob.
Pesa taslim.
Pesa taslim, cash money. And that money, once you win it, it will be wired to your Sport Pesa wallet. So utaenda tu kuangalia the next time, Allah, kumbe niko na 5,000. Uende kile Man United wapigwe, alafu ongeze pesa yako. Ona, rahisi sana.
Mimi nakia
Right.
Liverpool.
All right. Yeah, so there's Champions League, there's the
Premier League, La
there's the
Liga,
Premier League,
all
there's the
them.
Europa League, and Man United wanaenda next year. It's all these fixtures you can just put in a game, and then you're good to go. All right.
I have a question for the viewers.
All right.
And also I can ask you guys, we can talk about it next week. If your team could sign only one player regardless of the amount, like let's say if it was a free transfer that you're guaranteed,
Yeah.
who could it be and why?
That's a
Yeah,
good
I
question.
want you guys to think about it. I think we can discuss it next week.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Because I know one already.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
guys
make us-
need to sign the real Onana.
10.
William
We need 10.
Everton.
Tupeleke kwa trivia.
Come on, guys. We're now in the favorite part of the show.
Yes.
It's the trivia. So what happens is I get to ask simple questions that you guys can participate, and whoever gets the most wins.
Wins it.
You guys can participate as well, man. Because I need a challenge.
Brian has been so poor at this thing, he had to take a break. I hope umepata some knowledge. Kunyoroshanga sana hapa.
So this week ni simple sana. We are not even thinking so much.
Sema simple alafu tuulize FPL hapa.
No, it's not FPL. It's not FPL. We are looking at not FPL. At players' correct spelling.
Yes! Finally, where's Jimani?
Jimani
toka hapa. Nataka Jimani akuje. Ndo nishinde.
Unajua Jimani ni kushoni yako. Ndio usikwe wa chini.
So, here kwanza, we've talked about this guy before.
Oh my god.
When it comes to saves, we've had
Onana?
No, who has the most saves?
So, you know, Foderinga.
Yes.
You know.
Let's give us spelling a Foderinga. Where's Foderinga? Austin, you can participate too.
Wala Ningori. Is it double D? Is it double R? Wala, please, Venant. You did have to start with that.
No, see, we've been... By the way, when was the last time you won? Last month. Manchester United is winning treble. Now you're not even part of the winning team.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I think Nyaassh has bottled. Hey.
I need to...
You want taught.
We're not using the mirrors.
Oh my day.
This is too easy.
For the ring. Ooh.
Is it double D or double R? Is anyone correct?
It has to be one of these two.
We only have one winner here, and it's Nyaassh.
No way. It won't make sense.
It's a single. It's a single. You won't make a double.
R?
No, wait.
He's put double R.
Double R.
Oh,
yeah.
So, is he correct?
So both of you guys are wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did not see that. I did not see that.
Watch out the evidence.
I'm sorry. I did not see that. Oh, my God. You're almost there. Yeah.
So close.
Boom.
Bado nil.
You remember Arsenal 2, Fulham 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fixture.
I remember you guys bottling it. Yeah.
You remember who scored that last set piece goal for Fulham?
For Fulham.
Yeah.
Palinha.
Yes.
That Portuguese whoever.
Yes.
Nyaassh anataka kuweka hapa why?
Ngoja.
Mbona una copy? Unaona Nyaassh is copying. I want the evidence. Hiyo nishaweka. Nyaassh asiangalie kioo. Asiangalie kioo. Nyaassh ashani copy.
Leo niko na kiwewe.
Let's see what.
Let's
see what. Tuko ndani.
No. You guys are wrong. Palhinha.
Palhi?
Yeah, there's a H.
There's a H. Mbili kwa jina lake.
There's a H. Wewe.
Hii nilikuwa nishaweka. Fucking you.
Bro, umeniambukiza the Villa virus.
Wewe ndio unalufiki kila time.
Next question. Let's go.
No. It's Palhinha.
Palhinha. Yeah.
Jamani.
Woo. Next. So this is a guy who is a Spurs player, but right now plays as a left back pale Manchester United. I'm talking about Reguilon.
Leo mmeniweza jamani. Wala mmeniweza. You know what? To hell with it. It happen, it may happen. Let's see what one.
Una ni copy bana.
Okay, so you guys are right.
Thank God, bro. I was worried.
By your own player.
Buddha.
Come on now.
Mimi hata sasa ukiniambia ni spell Rashford naweza lemewa.
Aya, let's go to the salon hapa Chelsea. Kuna player anaitwa Chukwuemeka.
Oh my days.
Chukwuemeka.
Any 2 W's, ama? I'm just trying to throw off Nyaassh, you know.
Chukwuemeka.
Tuko mafutani leo.
Nyaassh unataka kutisa hii. Bernard, please, can you be clinical in your checking process?
Women copy.
Okay, sawa.
Tick tick.
Yeah, tick.
Nice.
2-2.
It's almost too easy.
Wow. I think this one is a deal breaker. Hii
Acha hizo veni. Unaona Nyaassh anaangalia kutoka
no,
hapo.
Tuambie tuandike Toby Alderweireld.
Alderweireld. Hiyo sasa ama Vadongen. Umejua Nyaassh unajua hiyo spelling. Hata Kotwa inamlemea.
Kwanza hao nitaweza juu ya levels.
Ryan Sessegnon.
Bro.
Oh my days. Wa. Umejua nini? Ni Sessegnon.
Ndio hiyo
Ryan Sessegnon. I think Nyaassh amelikopi.
Okay.
Who's correct?
You guys are wrong.
No way.
You
No
guys
way.
are wrong because it's Segn.
GN. Yani mimi nimemiss
Hiyo
because
tu.
double S iko correct.
Iko
Ndio,
sawa.
double S. No, bottle. This guy, hiyo sasa ni half a point to me in the win trivia. It has been decided. It has been decided. Last time nilipea low 10.5. Hata mimi na 0.5.
You're not
Mimi
even
ndo
the
prefect.
teacher.
Basi mimi ndo
He's a teacher.
mimi ndo prefect.
Wait, sasa nyo ina double S ikianza?
No. It's a
Ni ya
single.
pili.
Single alafu double S. Oh, okay. Haya.
Yeah, half
tunavuka
point
sisi
for
wote.
me.
2-2.
This next one now, I think because sasa tuko
We are
ile
still
tuangaje
tied,
tuko
yeah.
final 10. Abdullahi Dukure.
Ai, bro.
Lazima tu spell Abdullahi pia.
Yeah.
Ai.
Ishasemwa, teacher amesema.
Tuambie teachers wewe ndio prefect.
Nyaassh.
Unataka yote?
Nyaassh, don't worry. I got this in the bag. Nyaassh ukifaili unanunua lunch.
Abdullahi Dukure.
Let's go. Nyaassh amenikopi. I can see it.
Ukitoa yako niambie.
I can see it already. Nyaassh
let me
has
see.
copied me. I can see it. Take it to the ground. Take it.
Haya, umeona yake?
This is Chelsea's tormentor. I know.
Tormentor in chief.
Chelsea's tormentor. I know.
Oh, we have a winner.
Who's the winner?
Brio.
Boom. Who's your
Dukure
daddy?
as are you.
Who's your daddy? Where's the main camera? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Abdullahi Dukure as are you.
Bro, ko chini. Shit. Enda Villa Park utafute spelling.
God damn. Well, yeah, your break yako imecome through.
I told you I was taking a sabbatical.
wow.
Yeah.
Come back with the knowledge.
Yeah, after losing
The instinct.
the previous 6.
It's almost
He finally has a win.
Yeah. So,
Oh my days. Okay. All right.
How does it feel?
fun. Hey, how does it feel?
You're a loser.
How you been feeling for 6 weeks? You know that feeling all too well. Aya basi.
So guys, let's talk about FPL. Like, I'm logging into my FPL app right now and I'm seeing green arrows. I'm so
Wait, Gwandi, how many points did you get?
happy. I got, let me see. I got 70 points.
We have to make a big shout out to Nyaassh because out of all of us here, ye peke ndo akona red arrows. You can clearly
Wait,
see.
wow.
Oh, please, do not even
Toa.
try. Usinijaribu.
For the first time Brian anatoa FPL yake tuone.
Usinitry.
Tuko game week 16. Sasa ndio anatoa.
Green arrows all over.
How many
all
points in
over,
total?
all- Green arrows.
How many points?
Point ni green arrows.
Yeah, that's the
Point ni green
How
arrows.
many points?
Point ni green arrows. But I still got more points than Nyaassh. I got 37 and he has 32. I still got more points than him.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I'll let you have it.
I'm number 159 in the Good Company League right now.
How many points in total? We need to know now.
How many people in the Good Company League? Because
There's so many.
I'm number 7700. Aje.
You're number 700 because
Aje.
of the first.
Hey, kwani ni Kenya yote?
How many points in total do you have?
How many points in total?
In the Good Company League, because you know our league started in game week 3.
Yeah.
I have 837.
How many points do you have in total? How many points do you
I
have?
have 887.
Wow, tusiangalie total
Wow,
basi.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
total.
nice.
How many?
That's
Tusiangalie
nice.
total.
Aye,
Mimi
tunaangalia.
hata sijafika 700 so tusiangalie total. Because you 688.
Ndiye anatunyamazisha na green arrows ya
But
37.
but you know it's a good
37
thing.
points.
It's a good thing for him because at least now he's finally getting the gist of how FPL works, and
Yeah.
now he's getting green arrows. Hopefully it continues
Moving like
this way.
Everton in this.
So I think now
Yeah.
we need to look at the players who performed very well in game week 16.
Big shout out to none other than Heung-min Son.
Human Son over there,
Yeah.
who has 2 goals, 3 assists, and 5 bonus points in the last 3 games.
That's good.
He got 17 points this weekend.
I need to get that burger.
Yeah, he needs. I guess Nakofiti. Also, somebody who we've been sleeping on is a guy called Senesi from Bournemouth,
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Wait, Bournemouth are playing this weekend.
Manchester United.
They beat-
Solanke and Senesi, yeah.
Yeah.
They beat Man United 3-0.
Yeah.
Is that the...
Technically,
you
it was
lost-
4,
you
but
lost-
Nisa.
You considered 3 goals against Bournemouth?
Yeah,
You
Bournemouth.
consider 3 to Luton.
Old Trafford. I think everybody going to Old Trafford now.
Wewe mnasikiza huyu msee.
You can just get anything you want at Old Trafford. Isipokuwa kuku imeiva na kutonyeshewa. Hizo mbili are not assured. Hadi wifi haivani. But 3 points you'll get it.
So Senesi got 15 points, and when you look at his form,
15 points?
Yeah, 15 points. And when you look at his form, he has 2 goals, 3 bonus points in 2 games.
Yeah.
Clean
That's
sheet against
30
United
points
as well.
in 2 games, and he's 4.3 million an FPL defender.
Marcus
I'm getting it.
Yeah, I've talked about Cunha before.
Yes,
and
he has started performing, yeah.
And ever since game week 12, he's gotten 3 goals, 2 assists, and 4 bonus points. He game week alipata 9. So this is somebody who's
You can
consistent.
bank on, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
they have West Ham this weekend.
Yeah.
I've talked about Dukure.
Yeah, Abdullah.
Yeah.
I think that one.
Tormentor of Chelsea.
Yeah, 3 goals, an assist, and 3 bonus points since game week 12.
Yeah.
So this is form going on. He got 8 points, and somebody who we need to talk about also ni Pascal Gross from
Brighton.
I
Yeah.
got Gross.
Ogona Gross.
Nicola
so
Gross.
you know how it feels like owning him.
Yeah.
He's better
Yeah.
than Trossard. Yeah.
Nah.
Continue. You want
Wait.
He has now. This is Brayo.
Yeah.
This is now the Mumit assistant manager. He has 4 assists. He has a goal and 5 bonus points since game week 13.
the hell
Do
is
you know
that?
how many points he got this week?
Let me guess. 12.
7.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Gross. And he's somebody who has defensive duties. Pale.
Oh, yeah.
And then lastly pale kuna Salah.
Of course,
Salah
Mr.
alipata
Consistent, yeah.
he game
Scored a
he
goal
game
against
200 it was 200
200th overall goal, but 150th Premier League goal.
yeah. So home say
I
tangu
thought he
game
was
week
saving
12
that one for United. Well, hey, thank God.
Tango game week 12, he's gotten 3 goals, 3 assists, and 6 bonus points. 13 points in game week.
Wow.
So Salah, if you don't have him just right now,
But he's so expensive, man.
and he's worth it. He's worth
He's
it. You know,
expensive.
He's
the
better
thing-
than Saka for consistency.
I mean, yeah, he's better than a guy who's 10 years younger than him. That's all right.
Yeah. So they're both starters in the EPL.
Look, I think it's time to sell Haaland. Because they have Haaland. I think I'll just sell Haaland the Pate Pesa Mo Salah.
14 goals.
Especially now that they are going to play against Man United. I think I better have Mo Salah.
And also, there's an update on Haaland. You know, he did not play this
Yeah, he missed
weekend.
the little
He did.
fixture.
So Pep said about his injury, it's not ready today. I don't think so in Crystal Palace. So tushapatiwa mwa Kenya, he will not play versus Crystal Palace. Hopefully he can be ready in Saudi Arabia, and that's in the blank
when they go for
game
the
week
Club World Cup.
that follows Crystal Palace. Looks like he'll play in the FPL in game week 19.
Oh,
Okay.
So if you like right now need like you need a Haaland replacement, I'll talk about him up and mbele, but if you can afford to bench him because he's expensive.
He's very expensive.
There's some players ukiwauza getting them back
It's a problem.
is a problem.
Yeah.
So if you can afford to bench him, by all means do it, but if it's a must, you sell. I'll talk about hapa watu nini. In our mini league, our number one already has 905 points.
Watu washafika 900.
Yeah, that's a whole game week ahead of me.
God
when you look,
damn.
because I have 837.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Yeah. So looking forward up mbele, I don't know how you guys feel about your team in game week Is it 17?
17.
Yeah.
Definitely for me, it's getting Haaland off. I don't know if I sell him a bench, but I have to take him off. I had brought on Pascal Gross and Evan Ferguson because I was thinking Brighton versus Burnley. So najua tu Burnley wanapigwa na kila mtu. Yeah, it didn't happen, but I got some good points from Pascal. Pascal was actually my vice captain.
Oh, so that's
He was my vice captain. So
kama si ungekuwa 10 points.
Nimekuwa chini yako. Wait, niko chini yako.
Yeah. Say it again.
But
Louder.
overall, uko chini. The bigger scheme of things. So I think Haaland is a guy I might get off. I think I might get Mo Salah just because of fixtures coming up for Liverpool. I think he might get some good points for them. I think I'll sell Haaland in Mo Salah.
It's home versus Man United.
And versus Arsenal.
No, I mean I'm talking about
back to back.
I'm talking about game week.
Salah
I'm
is
talking
not
about
blank.
game week
Salah is scoring
17.
the next two fixtures.
Yeah, he's scoring. I think atafunga ya kutoa machozi against Arsenal. He might score like a brace or a hat-trick against Man United. So
Who told you?
He's definitely.
Who told you?
I know.
So
It's a must-have.
I have a friend called Jere. Shout out to Jere. And him, each and every FPL season, he always triple captains Salah versus Manchester United. And it has been successful for I think 2 or 3 seasons.
Thanks for the idea, Jay.
Yeah.
Onana entered the chat.
Leave the chat.
So Liverpool and Manchester United is among the fixtures that I want you guys to think about this coming game week.
Yeah.
We have Trent, who I've managed to get into my team. He's expensive, yes.
Yeah.
But when you get over 27 points in 4 game weeks, I have to really consider you. Kuna Salah, who I've talked about, and also somebody who you guys are sleeping on is Diaz. I think by now ashatulia from history of wake na nini.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah, Luis Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. And this applies to somebody who needs points specifically for this game week, because after Crystal Palace, it's a blank for Man City. So, of course, I'm not going to talk about Haaland, but I'm going to talk about Foden, Alvarez, and Bernardo Silva. Those are the players who right now they seem to be guaranteed game week.
Yeah.
I mean game time. And Crystal Palace, they've been conceding goals. So I expect City wachangamke hapo. Chelsea versus Sheffield.
Oh my! If they don't win that one, I think Poch
The only Chelsea player to have is Cole Palmer, because you don't even know which player will start.
I don't have
it's
even
Cole Palmer out and out.
The reason why I agree with what Brian has said is also because he's cheap. He's 5.5 million. So you can afford him.
Yeah, he's affordable.
And then lastly, I've talked about this team again and again. Bournemouth versus Luton Town.
It's time to buy Solanke. It should have had him for game week. And then pair points.
So that could be a Haaland replacement.
Yeah, it could be.
So there's Solanke and there's Tavernier, who is a FPL midfielder pale. He's also been performing very well.
Too hot to handle for Man United.
Yeah.
All right.
So those are the fixtures that I think you guys should consider to get the best out of this week. Of course, I haven't talked about Arsenal because it's home to Brighton.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about Newcastle because it's home to Fulham. And that's because you already have those players. Trippier is suspended for this
week 17.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So Lascelles over there, he's I think 4.3 or 4 point something. You have Livramento.
I would prefer Livramento over Lascelles.
Yeah. Livramento Akopale, you can just a quick one because he's cheaper. Yeah. My tip of the week, make sure, and I'm also part of this. You can see my team up on my red arrows na yellow.
Yeah.
Make sure you have an active bench due to rotation, because when this, like I said, December fixtures,
it's crazy. It's packed.
And some players can be rotated. Kama Haaland, nobody saw it coming.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, like you had Pascal Gross on vice captain, and now you have points like that. There's somebody who had Pickford, and he got 20 points.
Yeah, back-to-back clean sheets.
Yeah, back-to-back clean sheets.
That's dope. That's all right.
So not unless you guys have something else to say in FPL to tell guys that they need to know.
Nah, I don't think so. Just don't have any Brighton players for game week 17. I think that's all I can say for now.
Adingra has been on form.
Yeah.
Adingra and Mitoma.
Yeah, Mitoma has been on form. No, he hasn't.
No, as in he's like playing Nanini. You know, there are those players who are good in EPL, but you just haven't realized them in FPL yet. Mitoma is yet to find his form.
Yes,
no, Rabanara maybe at the end of the game and Yatafunga versus Arsenal and stuff. We haven't kept a clean sheet in a while.
Yeah, as they get clubbed. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so that's that with game week 16 with the podcast episode for today. I hope you have enjoyed. Gentlemen, I've had so much fun talking to you guys. I've told you how you can walk away with 5,000 bob courtesy of SportPesa and Okule Yokugu as we go to Christmas. Every day wanapeana 5Gs, man, till 23rd December. So that's an opportunity. You don't want to let it pass you by now, do you? All right, and if parting words as you go, because coming up we have Champions League for you guys and Liverpool. Any words of encouragement you might tell us before we come back here on Monday, Mukiwa, maybe at number 9?
I've won trivia. I'm happy.
Ooh. That's his takeaway. All right.
Also, fans of Muranga Seals, there's a chance of you to win your favorite team's kit because you guys play Bandari FC this weekend. I just need you to just give us your prediction. Pale comment section, pale YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll let you know the winners next week.
All right, for all the Arsenal fans, Badu Ndovu Niku. We'll be back in a jiffy.